So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities, that is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
The action has already started. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. James. He's looking wide. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nice looking ball. Saka. Caicedo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Saka. Now it's Garnacho. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Now it's Pedro Neto. Nicely spread. Tries to play it through. And a shot! Against the crossbar. And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Gabriel for Rice. Eze. Can he get on the end of this? Saka looking to get on the end of this. Neither side yet able to find the net. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Gusto. Pedro Neto gets into a good position. And that little bit of skill has got him away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? Can he get it through? And shot a goal! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Out to the left it goes. Too long and over the line. Eze. Looking for options for movement. Has a shot! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Chelsea have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
There's the delivery, there's the header! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pedro Neto. Now, can they get him away? Caicedo. Trossard. Great vision. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see. Shot, surely! He scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Chelsea have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Timber. He's in plenty of space here.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And he has been fouled there. Ødegaard, played out towards the right wing. Good read, needed to be. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's anyone's ball now. Knocks it into space. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Rice. And that's a good ball. Palmer. Chelsea looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he's gone searching cross-field. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's a sharp little ball here. Palmer receives it in a wide position. That has not gone well. James. Saka.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. That has been cut short. Trossard could try cutting inside
Two
here.
added minutes
He has
have
found the
been
way
indicated.
through. That is good strength. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Garnacho. Calafiori cuts it out. Rice. And it's Eze. That pass has been well intercepted. The referee's awarded a free kick. Ødegaard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Not the most accurate pass. Garnacho, who's set up one goal so far. And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Please welcome our players,
And
everyone.
it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Chelsea are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So off we go once more. And here's Saka. No, again there's no way through. Chalobah. Fofana. And it's Gusto. Palmer. James. Saka. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Gets into some space. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. In with the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Cucurella. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fofana. For Pedro Neto. And he's worked it through. Brilliantly cut out. Saliba. Ødegaard. Saliba. Now it's Saka. James. And it's Cucurella. Palmer. And it's James. Oh, good spread. No, that's been intercepted. Eze. Palmer wins the duel this time. Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. Chelsea with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Trossard tries looking up for options on the left. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
14, Ukraine's.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And back to the keeper, Robert Sanchez. Cucurella, nicely weighted ball. Now it's Garnacho.
The attendance for this
Now
match
James.
was 50,913.
60 minutes played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's made its way to him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Saka. Ødegaard.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's found a way through. And he's been shifted off it. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
24, Reece James. Coming on to
Well, Jim, it
replace
is
him
abundantly clear that the
45.
tone of this game has changed. And the shot!
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Gabriel. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's running through. Pressure coming in from all directions. Palmer. Pedro Neto picks it up out wide. Lavia. Out towards the flank. Threads one in. Palmer. He's having a go. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
It looked as though that might lead to some... Saka! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! Saka at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing
Number
range.
25,
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Substitution in progress.
Pedro Neto. Fernandes touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
He rises! He will be livid with himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
There's going to be another change
Coming
here.
on to replace him is number 34.
Rice. Merino. Foot in. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because...
Can he finish? Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
that could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Ødegaard. Now that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! Arsenal making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That is ended up in no man's land. This looks promising. He's having a shot! Oh, should have put that away. Martinelli! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Martinelli is offering a wry smile there.
Looking to play him in. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's a promising position.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Thinks about the shot. It's a lovely, neat pass. Lewis Skelly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Lavia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedro Neto has it out wide and in space. Palmer receives it in a shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pedro Neto, oh, well played. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Ødegaard. White. There will be 4 extra minutes. That is lovely. And that should get the job done. But they've got it again. Merino. Distributed tidily. And here's Neto. And it's Lavia. Palmer. That's a little off target. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. João Pedro picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game reflects